Japan's trash is a pain in the ass. And yeah, sorry, that was a little bit clickbaity, but hear me out. I like sorting trash as much as the next guy. Okay, maybe not that guy. So today we're talking trash. In its effort to make trash collection efficient, Japan has made it the bane of my existence. So what we have here is 5 different colored trash bags. Brown one, then we got the pink one, we got the green one, we got the green one, we got the blue one, and we got the yellow one. We'll go through the small intuitive guide that they give us to sort it out and see what goes in what. See? Real simple. The brown is for burnables. So these are going to be your classic, kitchen scraps, paper, leather boots, right? Of course. How could you forget leather boots? Oh, and like the packaging from the ready-to-eat meals that you get at the grocery store, right? But even though the food scraps and the packaging both go in the brown, you need to thoroughly clean it before you throw them. So you throw them separately. Brown's pretty easy, right? It's your compost plus a little bit more. Pink will be your recyclables, but only the ones with this little symbol. Can you see it? Can you see it? It should be right here. I'll just throw it up on the screen. So that's like your plastic bottles. No, sorry, I take that back. That's like your soap bottle or like cleaning product bottles. What else do they say? Plastic bags, plastic packagings, but not the ones from the ready-to-eat food that you put in the brown bag, except when they do have the symbol. What else goes in there? Trays for perishable food, whatever that means. And the little... Oh, actually I have one, wait. And this little thing, the vegetable fruit net. That little thing that you get around pears for some reason. The yellow bag is probably the most straightforward. Yellow bag is plastic bottles. Literally just plastic bottles. Pretty straightforward. I'm sure you're not gonna mess it up when we try it later in the video, right? Why is the light messed up now? Green bag. Green bag is for metal cans like soda cans or beer cans, and they say juice bottles, but it's very clearly a glass bottle on top, drawn on it. So like your wine bottles, your soju bottles, if you do drink soju. I wouldn't know, I'm not a big soju guy, but if you drink soju or alcohol, which I also have never touched in my life, you put them in that bag, in the green bag, with canned food cans. I'm just reading it as it's written. And they make sure to tell you to not leave any cigarettes in your cans. Hold on. I'm seeing here that I was not supposed to put glass bottles in that one. Oh wait, no, okay, I think you can put them here. They're just letting you know that you can also return them for at the grocery store. So hopefully it's fine in that bag, because I've been putting it in that bag. And we'll get to the consequences to doing it wrong later on. The blue's a weird one. The blue's like all those weird metal scraps, so like I'll throw aluminum paper in there, or aluminium, or whatever. I don't know what the debate on aluminum is. I'm Canadian, I don't know which one I'm supposed to say. If you got an umbrella, you wrap it up and then you put it next to the bag instead of putting it in the bag. Feeding bottles, glass tumblers, light bulbs, headphones, a bunch of weird things. Walkman, they do show Walkman, I'm not just making it up. You can put your Walkman on there. You can put your hearing aid in there for some reason. For oversized trash, so anything over 30 centimeters. And now you might be wondering, is it 30 centimeters like in length, in height, in like circumference, if you have like a ball, whatever? Yes. So yeah, any object past 30 centimeters of something have to be brought up to a facility. So you either take it to the facility where you pay to have it taken care of. So you basically pay per number of item of each category you have. One of those categories being tubes, whatever that means. I just know that once on my bill I had tubes. I don't know what part of what I brought was considered tubes. If not, you can also have people come pick it up, you call, and then there's a private service, I think they're private, that comes and you pay, you schedule a meeting, and it's very complicated to like get the right time. Then they come, I think they might come a first time to look at the object or something, or you describe it, and then they come and pick it up. We don't have like an oversized trash day like we do in Montreal, where you just put out your oversized trash the first of every month or something like that. Here it's just like you figure it out. So that's also why Japanese people don't buy useless things, because you then have to pay to get rid of it. Immediately, some of you guys might have caught on to some issues, like how many bins do you have in your tiny 1 square foot apartment? One square foot. In your tiny apartment, the answer is 1, because I don't have the space to have more bins. So let me show you how that works out. Okay, look at this. This is the setup. Also, don't judge this setup, because that's what you were propped on a few minutes ago to be able to see this face. This is where you came from. Never forget that. So this is my trash can, right? On top, we put the brown bag. Because first of all, pretty high tech, I know, but I had to splurge, you know. We take this bad boy. Doesn't look good, not an amazing fit, but we put the pink one here. Why? I don't know why, there's no reason. Next, you might be like, hey, we put 2 bags and we're out of compartments. And you said there's 5 bags, what do you do? Let me give you a little peek to the side. See this bad boy? And you hook it up right there. Give it a flip. Shit looks ugly as fuck. But my trash can is dripped out. Smartest ones among you might be like, hey Pierre, you said there were 5 bags, you've only put 4, everything's pretty full. What do? Well, let me show you a nice piece of Japanese engineering. Floor. So let me go get some trash. We have our bottle. If you expected me to make a joke about someone or me being trash, that was a good expectation. I should have done that. We got our Mitsuya cider bottle. And so we will test with this very simple item. I think you might remember I explained to you how simple it is for a Mitsuya bottle. So, which bag does the Mitsuya bottle go in? Wrong. I need to wash it first. Was a trick question, my bad. But now you'll get it. Which bag does the Mitsuya cider bottle go in? Wrong. You probably said yellow. You're wrong. Because this goes in the pink. Alright? Sorry. Tricked you again. Joke's over. 2 times enough. Where does this go? Wrong again, because you need to peel it off. Yeah, so basically when you get a bottle like this, you need to peel the label and send the label in the pink bag, and then you can put this in the yellow bag. If you said the yellow bag at some point in this video, I would give you a point, but I don't really care. What most countries in the West do, like Europe and North America at least, you pull out a big bin the night before, usually at like midnight, with flip-flops and half a pajama, or your mother's shoes that you put but the heels kind of, because you didn't think about it before and you're like, shit, I almost forgot, I was half asleep, I gotta put out the bin. Here in Japan, they just don't want to do that for some reason, so you have to put out the trash between 6:30 and 8:30 the morning of. But if you're taking a day off, you still have to wake up pretty early just to put out your trash. Like, you gotta put an alarm, 7 something, get your trash ready, put it out. There's no bin outside. So once your bag is full, tough luck. This fuck you. If your bag is full, you got a full bag. That's pretty much the end of it. So you gotta wait until collection day. You might ask, Pierre, when is collection day? That's your voice. I might change that. I might work on that. It's not. Forget it. Pierre, when is collection day? That's a great question, Mark. Let me introduce you to the trash schedule. Yeah, so I never updated it. I didn't want to go all the way to the town hall and ask for trash schedule, because that's not how you say it, and then it just sounds racist. For some reason, they give you like, instead of telling you like this day is that, they just give you every date of the year. I still haven't figured out what this guy does, so let's just pretend he doesn't exist, alright? 2 days a week, on Moon Day and Wood Day, so on Monday and Thursday, We have the brown bags twice a week. Great news because I have forgotten. Okay, I have decided to not wake up on time to put out my brown bags multiple times, and so it's nice to have a second chance in the week. And even if I wouldn't, but if someone was to miss twice, then it's just like another 4 days after, right? And then your house certainly doesn't smell like trash, but because it's not like you have a bunch of kitchen scraps, chilling in your house. Fire Day, or Tuesday, as some of you call it, it's blue or green alternating. So 1 week it's blue, 1 week it's green. Sounds like a hassle because you're like, oh well, what do? I have a full green bag, I have a full blue bag. I've had the same blue bag for 5 months, I think. Blue bags is kind of pointless, so you don't care. Green bag, it's kind of just cans. So unless you like party at your house every week, it's not too bad. People just go out anyway. But like if I have people over and we use cans, worst case scenarios, it'll be in a week and a half that I throw them away. And they're cans. If I wash them, they don't like stink or anything. Well, they don't stink more than the rest of my apartment, so it's all right. And then you get a break on Wednesday. On Wednesday, you get to sleep in. Well, you gotta go to work, but you would get to sleep in if you didn't have to go to work, which is pretty nice. And then the brown again. You have the pink and the yellow on Friday for some reason. I don't know why they decided to mix these two. I feel like yellow would have been better with another one of the freak bags. I would like to say on Wednesdays we wear pink, but Japan is not fetch. Japan is just part of the burn book. Yeah, I'm cool. I make Mean Girls reference, ladies. Calm down, ladies. Yeah, I make Mean Girls reference. Alright, ladies, calm down. Yes, I make Mean Girls references. I'm 6'5", and well, that's pretty much it. 2 selling points, and they're both equally true. Some collection points will have, I'll see if I can find a picture to put here, but some collection points will have like a little chicken coop. Chicken coop? I think that's what it's called, a chicken coop. Coop for the chicken. A coopy. They have a chicken coop. I don't know where I was going with that bit. They don't always pan out. Don't forget which bag you're supposed to take which morning. I think that might just be a me problem, but sometimes I wake up in the morning not knowing which day it is. This Wednesday I walked up with my brown bags, looking like a dumbass, got to the collection point, was sat in the middle of the street with no one having put out their trash bags. Oh, and as a little bonus tidbit, my city seems to be pretty chill with messing up the trash, right? So I know for a fact that I've messed up a lot of it, and that on many occasions I've put things in the wrong bag, or, well, that's pretty much the only way to mess up. But yeah, I've put things in the wrong bag, and they don't seem to care too much. But I know that in some places in Japan, you have to write your name on the trash bag, and if you don't do your sorting correctly, I know English words, don't worry. If you don't do your sorting correctly, they will bring back your trash bag to your address in front of your door, and sometimes they will ring and be like, hey, you messed it up. I have had, since coming to Japan, a nightmare about like people coming to my house being like, this is the wrong trash, what did you do? And I don't remember the rest of the nightmare, but that was pretty much it. So I'm lucky that they do not care too much. I still have to be kind of careful because they could still be like, all right, you're pushing it now. That's pretty much it for the trash. And let me know what you thought of this video, that, something that just had no narrative purpose, no entertainment value, no nothing, just like me talking. Let me know what random topic in Japan you'd like to see me cover, and let me know in the comments down below what trash bag you are.